Good morning, everybody. This is going to be a shorter version of the skincare video that I did yesterday. I hope that you watched my introduction. If you did, you'll know that I did two videos yesterday, an introduction and a skincare video. And had my guy point out last night that those videos were over an hour long. So I'm going to leave those up just in case you want the very, very detailed versions. But I'm going to try to do. I've already done a shorter intro. I hope that you guys watched that. It tells all about my background and the training that I have. I believe I named it "What Makes Me" or "Why Am I." Anyway, I can't remember. We're gonna move on from that. But it tells you all about the licenses and certifications that I have and that kind of thing. So anyway, if you haven't watched my shorter intro yet, I do hope that you go back and watch that. Um, really quick, instead of going over, yesterday I went over every skincare product that I have, what they do. If you watch my intro, you'll know that I have an esthetician license, so I do kind of know what I'm talking about as far as skincare. But I am going to say that everything that I say on my channel is strictly my opinion, my way of working with things, in my opinion. Excuse my phone going off over here. So anyway, today I'm just going to shorten it down. If you want the full version, feel free to go back and watch it. It didn't feel like an hour to me, so I don't think it would feel like an hour to you, but it gives lots and lots of helpful information about skincare. Currently, for me, I'm going back and forth with two different skincare options. I don't know why. I can't decide which one I like better. So I've got two different routines. Sometimes I use one morning and night. Sometimes I use one in the morning and then the different one at night. Sometimes I just kind of I'm switching it up, but it's two sets of products that I've put together that I feel like is best for my skin. And if you watched my skincare video, you will know that the most important thing is for you to find something that is formulated specifically for your skin type. So find out what type of skin you have and then find a routine that is surrounded. You know your basic steps. You've got to have your cleanser, your toner. If you're acne prone, you've got to have your acne treatment. You've got to have your sunscreen and moisturizer. So you have to have those that five basic things. Five, I think. You have to have those basic things. Work off that and your skin type and form your own routine. Um, and also, I'm going to mention one time in here because I mention it all the time in the longer one. Beautypedia.com. Paula Begoun, I'm not sure how you say her last name. She's written a ton of books. She's really, really awesome. And all she does is review products. So anyway, check everything out. You can review all of your products on Beautypedia.com. So let me tell you about the two skincare routines that I'm using right now. The first one is the Walmart brand of the Proactive. There's a glare from the window behind me. It just looks like this. It comes in a box, like most of the sets do, and it has all three: the cleanser, the toner, and the repairing lotion. When I bought it, it also came with a sample of the sulfur mask that Proactive also has. In my longer version, I also said that I do have the actual Proactive version of this cleanser, of this whole set, but I wanted to get this just to kind of see how it works. It's a benzoyl peroxide product, which means it's going to get down inside the pore and exfoliate both the surface and inside the pore. Very, very good for your skin, and so far I have really liked this. I do like the Proactive system too. There are some ingredients that maybe aren't so great for the skin, but I like it. That's something else. You can research the ingredients on Beautypedia.com. It's very, very important for you to know what you're putting on your skin. That's why a lot of people have gone natural with their skincare. Um, so if I use the this um, generic, well, equate version, proactive or proactive. If I use this, of course, cleanser first. Wait a minute. Oh, cleanser first. After I've cleansed, I cleanse either in the shower or at the sink, normal cleansing way. The directions are on the back of the bottle. Then I tone. After the toner's dry, I use the repairing lotion. After the repairing lotion, I use a pretty good bit of this, about a quarter size amount. I use a pretty good bit. But after that dries, I use my moisturizer slash sunscreen. That is, sunscreen is doubly important if you're using an acne treatment product with benzoyl peroxide or salicylic acid. Both of those are going to make your skin extra sensitive to the sun. So the moisturizer that I use, and this is the one that I use with both of my skincare routines, is the Neutrogena Rapid Tone Repair Moisturizer with sunscreen. It's got a broad spectrum 30 SPF. So it's got a really high SPF that I like. I love Neutrogena products. I talked more about that in my other video, my longer one. I love most Neutrogena products I love, but this is one of the ones that I like. I have some hyperpigmentation and some acne scars. I know you can't see them on this camera, but anyway, I do have some hyperpigmentation, which is what the tone repair, what that's supposed to correct. And I really like it. I think it's doing a very good job. So anyway, after my acne treatment, I use this moisturizer. My second routine is going to be, this is my favorite acne cleanser. It's the L'Oreal Go 360 Clean. This is the anti-breakout version with the salicylic acid. You can see all that hopefully on the bottom. If you haven't seen these before, you don't know how they work. It's got a little, it's a scrublet is what they call it. I want to see if you can see that. There we go. You can see the texture on it. Well, this is how I do it. I put the cleanser on my face, and then I go back with the scrublet, and I hold it like this, and I scrub. I love this. If I use any other form of gel cleanser, I will use this. But I do cleanse this by doing an alcohol wash with it. So I do cleanse this periodically because just sitting in the shower, it's going to get dirty. So anyway, this is my favorite cleanser. That's the cleanser I use for my other skincare routine. So I use that in the morning. And then I make my own toner, which is apple cider vinegar and water, half and half. That's the ratio. Half ACV, half water. And then sometimes I'll throw in a couple of drops of tea tree oil. That's got good antibacterial properties. I talked more about those things in my longer video. Um, that toner is what I use at night because it's kind of stinky. So during the day, I use the Neutrogena Rapid Clear 3-in-1 Fight and Fade. This again is supposed to fade the look of post-acne marks. You can see that. And that's what I have. This, one thing that I don't like about it is that it does have alcohol, and that's usually a big no-no for me. But I bought it, and when I switched, that's one of the reasons that I don't use this all the time, and I only use it once a day. But it's a salicylic acid product, and it is a good toner, minus the fact that it has the damaging alcohol that I don't like. And then at night, I use this it's Neutrogena also, pore refining exfoliating cleanser, and I use this more as a mask. I have problems with enlarged pores here and here, and then blackheads on my nose and then throughout the cheek area. So I use this more as a mask. I'll put it on as I'm doing the rest of my goodnight routine and let it sit there and then wash it off. So at night I'll cleanse, exfoliate, then tone, and then as I said earlier, I use the same Neutrogena Fight and Fade moisturizer. The only difference between a day moisturizer and a night cream is the SPF. So there's really no purpose, in my opinion, there's no purpose in buying a night cream. I talked more about that in the other video as well. But those are my two routines that I'm using right now. There's a couple of extras. This video I see is already getting a little bit long, but I just want to real quick a couple of extra things that I'll do. One thing, if my skin gets really dry, or about once a week, I will use organic coconut oil, and I get this. There we go. Organic coconut oil, and you see at the bottom it says refined. That's important. Refined and organic are important. But I get it at Walmart in the where the all the other oils are, cooking oil. It looks just like this. It's a solid product. I say that and I can't even get it open. It's a solid product where it doesn't. I use a spoon, a kitchen spoon, and I take a little bit of just a tiny bit of product of the coconut oil on my fingers, and I rub them together to heat it up, because when it's heated, it does turn to a liquid. So I rub it together and put it on my face as an extra moisturizer before my makeup. And like I said, I do that about once a week. And when I do this as a moisturizer, I do have to use an extra facial sunscreen, just so that's known. I do always use sunscreen, but this is terrific. And even though I have acne-prone, oily T-zone skin, the coconut oil, it does not break me out. And the majority of people with acne-prone skin, it's safe to use coconut oil on your face. So if you have problems with flaky skin, anything like that, this is the best thing. You can also use this in your hair. Anytime I wear my hair up in this messy top knot thing, I have this on the end. I will only dry it halfway and then put this on the ends of my hair and then put it up in the messy top knot and just leave it. You can't tell because it's just on the ends. It's great for your hair. You can also use it as an all-over body moisturizer, and it's wonderful. Another thing that I use a lot is vitamin E oil. This is just came from Dollar General. I think it was $2.50. Straight vitamin E oil. It says contains 4,000 IU. I'm not 100% sure what that means, but I know that it's the content of actual vitamin E oil to this, but I'm not sure exactly what the IU means. But anyway, vitamin E oil is a great all-over moisturizer, or to do an oil wash on your face, an oil cleanse. In my other video, I said I wasn't sure about that. I do like the oil cleanse. I'll do another tutorial on how I do the oil cleanse later. But I use the vitamin E oil to do the oil cleanse, or as an all-over body moisturizer. Another thing that I use is extra virgin olive oil, and I take it out of the kitchen and put it in one of these little flip top travel bottles that you can get at Target or whatever. And it's also a great all-over moisturizer, or to use as a mask in your hair. I didn't mention the vitamin E oil for your hair, but it is too also great for your hair. Vitamin E oil will fade dark marks, scars, things like that. That's one reason why vitamin E oil is great for an oil cleanse. That an oil cleanse is not something you would do. I do it about once every 2 weeks. That's going to be my routine. But anyway, guys, I'm going to cut it off here before I run my mouth any longer. I am going to come back at least one more time today and do a foundation routine. Just because I had said yesterday that I would have that done by today. So I'm going to come back one more time. In a little while when I have my hair done. I'm going to let you see me one time when I look decent. And I'll come back and do my foundation routine. Anyway, like it if you like. Please subscribe to my channel. There will be tons of videos to come. Any feedback that you have, please comment at the bottom. And I'll see you guys later.